And good morning, welcome back to the live stream of this amazing car show on Stanley Park. So apologies if you have rejoined. I wanted to put it in landscape mode for everybody. Hi, Daily Vlogs, are you okay? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of a walk around. So welcoming everybody to Stanley Park Car Show and some absolutely amazing cars. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of a walk around, and I just want to show you some of these fantastic cars. So yeah, we'll get going, and we'll start this way, and then so apologies if the is a little bit shaky actually. So can you just check, see if you can hear me okay? If someone can just pop in the chat if they can hear okay. Would appreciate that. So just look at these classic ones. Fantastic, thank you, Anthony. And, yeah, look at these ones first of all. 1925 Austin 7 Chumney Tourer. How about that one? That's amazing. In fact, we'll have a bit of a peek inside. Just see probably how basic this is. Just look at those dials. There's literally nothing there. That's incredible. Good morning, Kathy. Okay. And again, really is some amazing ones at this display. Morning, Mildred. Hope you're okay, and welcome to the live. And just look at that. It's so basic, the engine.
You don't own a history. You just look after it. Come on, Ben.
Again, these are just some of the cars on display. So, yeah, amazing. So we'll carry on, have a bit of a walk around. We'll start in the middle, and then we'll walk on go on the outside. That's right, Kath. I appreciate every viewer and every comment. I'll try to reply to as many comments as I can. So yeah, really appreciate it, and thank you, Kath. So has anybody been to Stanley Park? Watching this one, there's a GTI Golf convertible, and every boy racer used to want a GTI. Morning, David. And, this was one of my first cars, a Mini Clubman FFJ21V. So I used to have a Mini Clubman. See the MGs, and the event has only just started, so it's 10 till 5, and there's all sorts going on. And morning, Nigel. And for you, Mildred, there's a bit of an Elvis display later on, I believe. I think it's at 1 o'clock, so we'll pop back out later on, and I'll try to get a bit of that on the live. But there's lots of events in Blackpool today. There's also the R&L lifeboat event. That's at 10 till 4, 10 till 5, I think, on the promenade. So we'll try to cover that one and pop back to this one. But in the meantime, we'll focus on this. You can see there's loads of MGs, and look at this old one. It's amazing how cars used to look. It's incredible. So again, we'll have a bit of a sneak peek inside. And you can just see how basic inside of these magnificent machines are. So again, we've got all the MGs. Oh, has it been postponed, Jack? Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Yeah, it was a bit windy when it was coming down on the prom, so I appreciate that info. So I think I'll have a bit of a walk on the outside. What is this one? Does anybody know what this one is? It's I certainly haven't seen one like this before.
Yeah, that's right. The background is the back of it. Yeah.
Wow. Again, look at the classic Rover. So it looks similar to a Jaguar, that one. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks very similar to a Jag. I mean, it's not every day you see such magnificent cars all in one space. Citroen DS, thank you Blackpool Trams. And if you haven't seen his channel, he's also on TikTok as well. So he does some magnificent, shall I say, clips. And you can see it looks like we've got a band set up possibly for later on. And what about this? What about this one? I can honestly say I haven't seen a car like this. That's incredible. Let's have a quick look what it actually says.
He'll be back in a moment, actually. So we'll ask him.
There we go. It's the vintage Imperial Hearse and Limousine.
Oh, just here. All right.
See the
Mummy, she's coming.
Harley Davidson and all sorts.
Have you seen what's on the side of this motorbike? Come have a look. Come have a look what's on the side of this.
So we'll just carry on walking around a little bit more, and it's just starting to spit with rain at present. So hopefully it will hold off. Oh, David, your brother. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mildred. I think you did mention that before. I've got a memory like a sieve. Another classic. So, look how clean that engine is. I mean, some of these old cars, they're so simple to work, and the engine's not like nowadays where you get to plug everything in. And we're actually joined by Daily Vlog Adventures. So,
Right guys, hope you're enjoying the live video from the Blackpool lad himself. I'm not going live today, but I thought I'll leave that to the Blackpool lad.
And morning, John. So we've just been informed the R&L, the live has been postponed to because of the weather.
Oh.
So.
That's what I was saying to you before, so like the wind, the minute you get away from the prom, you don't feel it as much like now, but if we were on the promenade,
I was just saying that, yeah, it's
we'll hear it, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We'd feel it a lot more.
some really classic ones.
Hopefully still go ahead on the promenade.
Yeah, it might just be. I know, Anthony. You can't beat a Ford. I'm just going to whip the camera around before I go back to the black one now, and just look at this one. It's what's that? A Plymouth. So I believe that's an American car. Is that right? I think that's an American one, the Plymouth. So the new date for the 30 is the 31st, the R&L. So thank you, Jack, for that. 31st. It's just amazing. Sort of like 56 years ago, people thought these were the totally modern, and these cars. It's amazing how times have changed. And there's just literally up here, and we haven't even scratched the surface. I'm just going to whip the camera around to the left, and you can see all the. In fact, we'll just have a quick walk and have a look at these Mustangs, because there's so many amazing cars at this car show. Mildred says good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, so you haven't seen Daily Vlog's channel, pop on Daily Vlog Adventures. He does some great content also. Just look at that Mustang. That's amazing, that orange.
Come to the mountain. I'm behind you. Walk in.
Again, these are just some of the Mustangs which are lined up. Yeah, amazing machines. And it's just row after row of these Mustangs. In fact, there's some different ones. And we'll go back to see a bit more of the classic ones in a second. And another Ford.
Wait, what is that?
And there's quite a few classic ones, classic Fords.
What is it?
Ford Escort.
And yet another one. So I'm just going to whip on this side, just stay out the public a little bit. Look at that. Now we're talking. Look at that, Anthony. There's many Fords, such classic cars. I mean, the Ford Cosworth Escort, that was a nice one. The RS Turbos, these are worth tens of thousands now. And, so it'd be the older Haynes manual. Another fantastic machine. And I'm sure, only fools and horses, didn't Dell grab one of these? He made Rodney clean it. I think they went through a riot or something. Is that the green one? I'll just ask the gentleman. Crayford Mark II. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Is that a Crayford Mark II?
Yeah. Oh, where? That one there, yeah.
Oh, that one. All right. Brilliant.
Were you looking at?
I think it
Oh,
was
this
just
one here? No.
Yeah.
This is Mark V.
Oh, is that Mark V?
Early Mark V, yeah.
Early Mark V.
I think that's the crazy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, got it on
Is that the Crayford? Brilliant, thank you. So just pop back to the. So this is the Crayford. So you was spot on. So that's the Crayford there. So it's amazing. Look, in fact, look at the. Is that the petrol cap? Is that possibly the petrol cap? Look at that. So just whip up. We are coming to a bit of an end of the line for these, so we'll head back into the to the middle. He's enjoying himself. Another fantastic machine. Look how well maintained they are. Not a spot of rust. Amazing. The old classic Escort. Brilliant. Thank you for that, Jack. I appreciate that information. And, yet another one. Amazing. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to head back. Mark III, yes, Anthony. So I'm just going to let daily vlogs know, because he's wandering around. So yeah, this is at Stanley Park. You see the football practice and all sorts is going on. So it's a fantastic park, Stanley Park. So we're not going to focus too much. I think Daly's doing his video. Again, I remember this when I was a kid. The clock tower. Amazing. So what we're going to do, we're going to head back towards where the cars are, and I'll show you some more, because I think they're going to be doing a bit of a circuit as well. So apologies if the camera is a little jumpy, but we'll head back and see some other of the major machines. Good morning, Ninja Warrior. Hope you're keeping well. And welcome to Live Stanley Park Car Show 2024. And hi, Chris. Hope you're okay. And welcome into the live. Yeah, I'm not too bad, Chris. Yourself? Hope you're having a good weekend. And we're just going past the Mustangs and the classic Fords we saw earlier, and we're going to join back in the middle where there's plenty of other great cars. Oh, dear, Chris. All right. Is that on the Central Pier, Chris? On the wall. Oh, don't tell me about the waltzes. Apologies, Carl, if it's blurred. And yeah, the waltzes. My ex-girlfriend got me on there. Never again. So yeah, apologies if it is blurred. It's probably because we're walking around and YouTube doesn't. Oh, thanks, Kath. YouTube doesn't upload in 4K. It uploads in a very small. I think it's about 720. And who remembers the Saab? And they used to be great in the day. They used to be quite nippy. So yeah, some amazing machines. Ah, brilliant. Thanks, Carl. Sometimes it just distorts, you know, when you're possibly walking along, it loses a bit of signal and things. again. More for you, Anthony. More of your Fords. And he's like, yeah. It is Mildred. It's a fantastic place, Stanley Park. It's voted one of the best parks in the UK. I'm not too sure, Ninja Warrior, I'm not too sure if it's on for today and tomorrow. But I can try to find out before we at the end of live.
Yeah, we're just at the park at the minute. Yeah, just send him the number, but tell him to do it in about 15 minutes. At the park.
I'd imagine there will be. Oh, look at this Datsun. I'm not too sure I've ever heard of that make, to be fair. But it's that is an old one, a Datsun. Has anybody heard of that one? I'm sure I have, I just don't think I can recall it. I'll have a quick glance inside. Yeah, it's inside. Wow. So what I'm going to do after that, I'm going to take some still pictures, and I think I'm going to make a bit of a video, just so you can get a better view, because I'd imagine I've missed quite a few. And you can see them in better quality as well, 4K quality. So I think we lost Daily Vlog Adventures. He's off doing a bit of recording. Another Ford Capri. So I think we're going to branch off back into the middle. Have a quick scout round there, and I think. Morning, Stephen. Datsun became Nissan. Thank you for that, Carl, and welcome to the live, Stephen. Again, I'm just going to sort of pause here. What a fantastic park. You see all the amazing colours of the flower beds. So they do a really good job, the council, in maintaining Stanley Park. And this gets really busy in the summer. Like I say, it is voted one of the best parks in the UK. And they've got so many parts of it. They've got tennis courts, bowling greens, football pitches, play areas for the kids. They've got all sorts. So it is an amazing, amazing park. So if you haven't been and visited Stanley Park, if you do come to Blackpool, certainly get yourself down. They've got the cafes, all sorts. So we're going to have a last look at some of these cars in the middle, and then I'm going to probably end the live stream to take some pictures to do these cars justice. Getting some amazing ones. Yeah, that's right, Stephen. Exactly. Look at that. So you can see all the wood, Riley Elf Blackpool trams. Look at that one. You see all the wood on that one. Just reminds me of the older delivery vans. I'm sure I've seen a comedy or a program where they used to use this delivering bread. Again, that's a whip back to that one because that's just look how well kept these machines are. And, another great classic. So a bit of a look at the front of this one. So again, many of the great vehicles. Morning Hazel, yeah, that's fine. It's fantastic they put these car shows on because you never normally see these sort of driving around on the streets. So it's really good. Again, more fantastic classic ones. I'm going to whip the camera because this is the little fountain. And, everyone sort of congregates around here in the summer. So yeah, I think we'll just whip around back to the front, and I think what we'll do, we'll end the live. I'm going to take some still pictures, so they'll be in 4K, and I'll pop those up. Just so, like I say, lives never really come out crystal clear. And then we'll come back later on, because like I said, there is a bit of a show, there's a band, I think there's a Elvis impersonation, there's all sorts going on later on. Look at that. Not too sure. Oh, we found Daily Vlog Adventures. Where have you been hiding?
I'm going to walk around the park, adding a mix with my video, not just a car show, so and everyone a bit of nature also.
Don't blame
what
you.
the park got to offer.
Just saying, some. Is this a? Have a quick look at this one. Oh, it's a. MG, I think, isn't it? What lovely colours. That's another.
Like the racing stripe down the middle, haven't it?
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
That wasn't cold racing stripes, but
Yeah.
the orange go well with the blue.
It is
like
actually.
A bit of a burnt orange.
Yeah, it is. See, someone's here. She's in her car, and look at these MGs. There's plenty of those.
So, what is your favourite type of classic car then?
Mine. It's got to be.
Like a car in general. What is your favourite?
It's got to be the Land Rover. Yeah, it's certainly got to be the Land Rover for me. So yeah, I was just saying, I think what we're going to do, we're going to end the live soon. Mildred said, hi Jason. Hi again, Jason.
I'll reply to your comment later. Where I fell asleep was I've been having a bit of a lower back problem. It's been very painful. So I'll reply back to that later. And I'm glad you're having a good time and you met up with some friends and started speaking about the different Elvis stuff you bought. I thought there was plenty for you to buy when you went there, and the prices seem to be a bit steep. But like what he said, we wouldn't call it American food.
And yeah, we'll pop up here, and like I said, I think we're Hello Truth DK, and
From the USA.
from the the USA. That's one of the places I'd love to go to. the US.
I would just love to go to USA, but they're meant to have bigger burgers there, and I love a burger.
Yeah, I
The
know.
only reason why I would go to America.
I know it'd be a great place to travel to the States. And yeah, certainly bigger food portions.
Bit of me that.
So you can see we've got a cafe, which is right in front, which they do great tea and coffee. I'd love to go to Blackpool, call me crazy. I'll do you a swap, Truth DK. I'll do you a swap.
To be fair though, Blackpool is a nice place, definitely.
Thanks,
when you've
Anthony.
got stuff happening.
Yeah, and just incredible lions. They've got one either side. They're magnificent. So yeah, I'll just pan the camera around so you can just see the whole. So like I said, this car show is going on quite a lot of the day. And thank you, Jack, I appreciate that. Apologies if it's not in crystal sort of definition, but lives never tend to be.
Sometimes you can have the best camera going, but YouTube always knock it down anyway.
Yeah, that's it, in lives. And, you see the Ferrari engine in the back. And in fact, we just spotted another one. And a couple of, you just like sort of, you can be like a kid in a candy shop. And thank you, Cole, appreciate that. And look at this one, what's this one? Oh, it's a McLaren. There we go. And look at that. I hope you had a good time, Mildred. I bet there was no English cars in Germany. I bet there'd be a totally different selection. But yeah, look at the McLaren.
Yeah, it's having a cappuccino, I think. It's having a coffee and a piece of cake.
Really?
Yeah, met with some, a few other Elvis fans.
And let's have a bit of a look at the front of this McLaren. Yeah, that's some money's worth. Again, some other classic cars.
You got a mix of cars here, haven't we?
Yeah, there's a range
got
from
that, yeah, from new to old.
yeah. So have a last look before we do end the live episode. I'm just going to pan it from left to right. And yeah, amazing cars. So I think we're gonna end the live here. I hope you did enjoy it, and apologies if the picture quality wasn't great. It is being filmed on the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so it is the latest phone which we upgraded to for live streams, and with the DJI external mic. But I think sometimes it's just the quality of the signal and also
The weather
YouTube.
conditions.
Exactly. But yeah, like I said, hope you enjoyed the live. We'll end it here. We're going to take some snapshots. Thanks, Anthony. We're going to take some pictures of some of the amazing cars. We'll pop that on later on the video, just so they'll be in superb quality for everybody. Yeah, so until next time, we may come back later on to grab the band, the impersonation of Elvis and things like that. Thank you, Mildred. And yeah, we'll might be back later on. Thanks, Stephen. Take care, everybody. And it's a bye from myself. Thank you.